Cooking for Health, a community cooking class brought to you by First Choice Community Healthcare, Agricultura Cooperative Network, La Cosecha, and other valued community partners. Let's talk about plant-based protein.
Hi everyone, today we're making a hearty vegetable sauce. We're going to start with about a teaspoon of avocado oil in a saucepan over medium heat. And we always want to use avocado oil when we're cooking over medium or high heat because of its high smoke point. And then we're just going to dice our onion, starting by cutting it in half and cutting off both root ends. You can use a yellow or white onion, it's up to your preference. And we're just going to take all of the skin off. And put that in our compost bowl. We'll do that with both halves. Okay, then we're just going to finely dice our onion, cutting one way and then the other. We'll just add that to our heating oil. Just give that a quick stir to make sure everything's in the oil. And we're going to cook that until it's translucent. And while that's cooking, we're going to chop our carrot up. About the same size as small dice. Carrots are good here. You can add any other vegetables you like. Beets would be good. Squash or zucchini you can add to your sauce at this time too. We just want to make sure everything is a nice size. So we're just going to cut the carrot into strips like that and then run through with it with our knife. Then we can go ahead and add that to the onions. And we're just going to wait for that to start to turn brown and caramelize. You can see now that everything's starting to turn a nice brown. So now we're going to add our garlic. Fresh is preferable, but we were unable to find anything. So you can substitute those 2 cloves of garlic with a teaspoon of garlic powder. And we're just going to stir that around until you can smell the garlic, just till it's fragrant. Goes pretty quickly. Then we're going to dump in 1 can of crushed tomatoes. As you stir this in, you want to make sure you're scraping the bottom to make sure you're getting all those nice little brown bits you've developed. And then I'll add just a little water to the tomato can just to get the end off of it. If you can't find crushed or diced tomatoes, you can only find whole canned tomatoes. You can either just chop those by hand or blend them with a blender before you add them. And now at this point, if you like a really smooth sauce, you can add this all to a blender as well and just get things really smooth. I kind of like this sauce to stay chunky. So at this point, we're just gonna finish it up and then you can just let it simmer about a half hour, or you could also add this all to a crock pot and let it simmer slowly and you wouldn't have to watch it. So the last 2 things we're gonna add 1 can of white beans, navy beans, Great Northerns, even garbanzos would be great in here. I just like a light bean. These have already been drained and rinsed, so they'll just go straight in. And then our spices, we're gonna add 2 teaspoons of Italian spice blend. And just stir all of that together. And you're also going to want to give that a little taste at this point. Just taste a little bit of your tomato. And depending on the sodium level of your can of tomatoes, you may want to add just a little salt at this point. A few cracks of pepper. If you want to make it spicy, you can also add a little bit of crushed red pepper at this point. And then I also like to drizzle just a little olive oil, about a teaspoon, for flavor and just to make that smooth. Okay, so all your ingredients are in there. You're just gonna let that simmer, like I said, for about a half hour or until it gets the consistency you like. And then you can serve that over pasta or polenta or even rice. And then you can add a little bit of green veg on the side if you have any fresh or frozen green vegetables, broccoli, spinach, kale, really anything. Saute that up with just a little bit of salt and pepper and you're gonna have a really good meal. Thanks.
Check out the following resources available to those who may need assistance during the current need to stay safe and remain at home. Thank you for watching. Tune in for the next fun and healthy recipe from Cooking for Health.